Good morning and happy Friday to you. It is 6:23 and time to take a live look outside at our sky cam here in Myrtle Beach, looking northbound on 17 bypass here. Looking at the sky, of course, we are starting out the morning with relatively clear skies, but near the ground level, some patchy to even dense fog across the border belt and across the PD, especially where visibility is down to zero, which is what we saw kind of earlier in the week, that dense fog. The good news, although visibility is low at this hour, fog is going to burn off very quickly today because our winds are going to be picking up as we head through the morning hours. Temperature-wise, at this hour, we're on the cool side. Not as cool as what we saw yesterday, though, so certainly some good news there. Our storm tracker in Florence bringing in 56 at this hour, near 50 in Pembroke, as well as Lakeview and Longs to start out your Friday morning. As far as the cloud cover situation goes at this hour, obviously in the sky cam, you saw a lot of sunshine, but the clouds, they're going to be gradually creeping in as we head through the day today and even thickening up a little bit later on. Tonight, skies becoming mostly cloudy. We won't see anything of that nature, though, this afternoon. Just a few more clouds, a little more humidity, and a slight breeze. That's the only real major change today. By lunchtime, in the upper 60s along the Grand Strand to near 70 degrees inland. We'll top out near 70 at the beach and middle 70s in the PD, just kind of like what we saw yesterday. I mentioned the clouds streaming in from the west. They're actually going to be sliding in through the latter part of the day ahead of a very big storm system that eventually is going to make its way into our neck of the woods starting Saturday morning, actually. Very potent area of upper level low pressure, and then also a strong cold front that's swinging through places in the deep south, currently bringing severe storms. Anywhere you see that yellow box is where there's a severe thunderstorm warning, and the red box indicates tornado potential. Now, as this makes its way into our area, there will be a severe weather threat as well. So let's go ahead and break down more specifics for you. And across the area, you'll notice everything shaded in yellow. That's because the Storm Prediction Center does have us under a slight risk of severe weather on Saturday, mainly in the form of, I think, straight line gusty winds. As that front approaches, we're going to see some organization with some gusty winds in that vicinity. Now, the greatest time frame, I think, for severe weather at this time, it's going to start around lunchtime if you live in the PD, and then eventually by dinner time, it's going to work its way to the Grand Strand. We are tracking a strong cold front, so we can't rule out the isolated chance of a tornado and even some hail. Of course, we saw that big hail event last Saturday, but I think winds, that's going to be the biggest threat with this system. The severe potential is certainly there, so this is something we're going to have to watch closely for you, but something you're going to need to keep in mind as well. Not the best day for any type of outdoor activity. Here's why. Forecast tracker showing you the nice weather today. We have the sunshine, eventually more clouds. As we head into the late night hours tonight, an isolated shower popping up before daybreak. Starting out in the morning, I think widely scattered showers, perhaps a rumble of thunder. But as that organized line progresses, we'll see more thunderstorms in the PD, and eventually they're going to work their way to the beach. Beyond Saturday evening, though, we're going to see improvements on the way for Sunday, meaning more sunshine, lower humidity. That does creep up next week, though. Today, temperature-wise, in the low to middle 70s. We're at 76 in Marion, 72 in Georgetown, in the PD, 76 in Hartsville, and 75 in Andrews. So a lot like yesterday, just a little breezy, cloudy, and muggy tonight, with an isolated shower late, near 60 inland. Along the coast, a smidge warmer, perhaps 61 or 62 degrees. Over the next 7 days, we do have some changes on the way. I mentioned the storms tomorrow, Sunday sunny, and then eventually starting to warm up Wednesday and Thursday, really heating up to near 80 degrees. So it's going to feel more like summer than spring. As far as the weather goes today, very beautiful, but storms on the way for Saturday, Sunday looking better. Let's see how the roads are moving along now with News 13's Diane Lane.
Thanks, Lindsay, and good morning. And travel on the roadways, well, what there is of it is moving along pretty well. 17 bypass probably seeing the most traffic across the viewing area, and there's not much going on there right now. For the News 13 Traffic Network, I'm Diane Lane.